Here for IrishBoxing.com. First, lads, it's great to be back with the Zoom interviews, and no better man to kick off season two than Ravishing Paul Ryan. Now, lads, myself and Paul went back a
There
while,
we
and
go.
we were saying, listen, we might change the nickname, but it's Ravishing Paul Ryan. How are we?
Absolutely. What an introduction as well, Matt. Thank you very much.
No bother,
Thanks
no
for
bother.
having me.
How are we?
Yeah, good, good. Just in Liverpool Airport now. Just finished sparring, so on the way back home.
Just talk to me. Obviously, you have a fight coming up in November. It's a long time coming, obviously, since your last fight. What are we expecting from Paul Ryan?
The real Paul Ryan. You're going to see what everyone who's seen me sparring and seen me boxing, what they really know about me. Obviously it's easy to say in hindsight that wasn't me in the ring, but it's like I feel rejuvenated now. I feel like I'm back to myself.
Yeah. Can you just talk to me about just obviously some of your training and people that you've been sparring and training with since the comeback, and obviously you've had the likes of Sonny Edwards now in the gym. What's that been like?
Yeah, it's great. I think what I've done well this time, I've stood out of my comfort zone. So I'm traveling, I'm looking for sparring. I'm going over to the UK a lot. I'm going out to different clubs. So I'm sparring really good, top level guys. And then even being around guys like Sonny Edwards, you're watching them spar, you're picking up stuff. It's a high performance environment that was created for myself.
Can you just talk about some of the sparring that you've been doing at Liverpool? Because obviously Liverpool,
Yeah,
it's kind of like with the Irish, it's like a home away from home. You have the iconic Irish house in Liverpool, where many like go when they're stopping off in Liverpool. But just what's some of the sparring be like over there?
yeah, it's great. I'm signed with Stephen Vaughan, so that's George Vaughan's grandson. He's
Yeah,
obviously a Liverpool base. So with that, I get access to a lot of gyms over here. Like Jazza as well, who's a good friend. He actually hooked up this sparring today.
yeah,
So a couple of weeks ago, I was over in Perthdale. I was sparring Sean Arkwright, who is the good middleweight. I think he's 6-0, maybe 7-0. So
yeah,
that was good round. Today, we sparred Jack Power, who is a super middleweight.
yeah,
We're fighting on the same card together. So
yeah.
that was good. Got good 6 rounds there again. So we're mounting up the rounds. We're
Mm.
getting out of comfort zone and just going around looking for a few straightness.
Just I'm looking on Boxrec here, and it's saying that you don't have an opponent. Yeah, can you tell us something about the if do you know if the opponent's name at all? Just obviously Boxrec might be out of date, but
No, I'm not too sure. I know they sent out a couple of offers over the weekend,
yeah.
so they just need to wait and see. Obviously, we need to nail it down and yeah, crack on. But whoever wants it,
Listen, a big night, and the IBO Intercontinental Super Flyweight title at stake in the main event, and I say you'd be looking for titles soon. Obviously on this comeback.
yeah. Obviously, look, we want to get this one done. We want to do this right, but then I'm lucky I have another fight 3 weeks later, December the 15th. So that'll be a quick turnaround. And then we'll go into the new year with a good bit of momentum and look
Mm,
for hopefully a good title a good title to kick on to that
mm.
next level. Getting on there, it's time to get the finger out and push on.
Can you tell us anything about the next fight date?
I know again it's in
Yeah.
Liverpool. It's December the 15th.
Okay.
So literally 3 week turnaround. It's ideal. Exactly what we need. What I've been craving. Like it's no secret that the last few years are kind of been start stop for me.
Yeah.
We've seen when I was under MCK and I was getting back to back. We've seen the level I was producing, so we're going to get back to that level.
Yeah. Um, a big fight, as I said, on the zone as well. Does that add any extra pressure to you at all, Paul? Is that just listen, it's on the zone. We have a TV platform. I'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, not pressure at all. It's more so I'm excited now that more eyes are going to get to see me. So people that are watching are going to be in for a treat. I can't wait to showcase my skill and showcase why I'm as highly regarded as I am.
I'm looking at some of the rankings here. Obviously, in the Irish division, you're alongside the likes of Joe Mooney, Owen Lavin, Shane McConnell, Fergus Quinn. Would any of those names at all interest you in a domestic clash and come back to Ireland and fight with a domestic clash?
Yeah, 100%. I need a lot. I think there's a good few now. Do you know what? Even I think they talk. Mick Conlon might have talked about prize fighter for middleweight. That'd be nice to do. But literally anyone, if you got a good domestic fight for like Paddy's weekend, that'd be a great thing to do.
Paddy's weekend, it's a big occasion over here, and I'd love not more to see than obviously yourself on that. But has there been any talk of you coming back here and fighting, even not as a domestic, but just any talk of you coming back here and fighting as a total?
Yeah, I'd like to do it next year. Like I said, I think Paddy's weekend would be a great time to do
Yeah,
it. I haven't fought since that time in Waterford. That's the last time I fought here, but I haven't fought in Dublin yet.
yeah,
So I've meant to fight in the RDF show that time, that fell through. I've meant to
yeah.
fight in Drake, that fell through. So hopefully we get one. I'm gonna annoy my manager now. I'm gonna push at him for Paddy's weekend. Hopefully back here. I know Jay Burns obviously doing a lot of stuff. So we'll have to keep banging the nail, as they say.
Paul, one last question for anyone watching at the moment. What can we expect from Ravishing Paul Ryan when that fight day comes?
So I've only talked. Right, so this is the plan. I'm only talking to my girlfriend. She says, "Where do you head at? What's the plan?" And the plan for this fight is jab, stab, move, and groove. That's what we're going with.
Okay, okay. And
All
then
right.
could we say
Yeah.
a knockout at all? Could we put, obviously Paul likes to bang and Paul likes to stand in the middle and throw hands, but what could we expect that like that?
Well, the last time I went out expecting a knockout, I got knocked out. So we won't say that this time. So I'm
Okay,
going to look for just a good tidy performance, good boxing, and switched on for the whole thing.
okay. Paul, as always, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Matt. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the platform you're giving as well. I appreciate it.